Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is August 28th, and I appreciate you swinging in here. I'm actually quite late. I had intended to go live about a half hour ago, but welcome. I want to welcome Pepper Tree Villa. Good to see you, Arnie and Doug. Scott Schur, my good friend. Good to see you. Najuma Brown, always a pleasure. Jeffrey Resendez, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a little while. Good to have everybody here. It's a Saturday morning, so I recognize that it's busy live streaming day. We've got popular live streamers in the park. Good morning, Richard Scott. Good to have you here. Um, so thank you for stopping in. Uh, Hopefully the volume and all is good. I am going to try something a little bit different today. Now, for those of you who know me, and most of you in the chat know me, I've tried a number of things with the live place. Not all of them have been successful. Some of them I've kind of put off for a while, but I have been working on a new idea again for some time, and I'm hoping to stick with this one for a while and see if I can maybe grow the live place a little bit. So thanks for swinging in. All right. Well, anyway, let me get going here. So what I'm doing today, this idea is it's called the waiting room. And Jeffrey says today is the first day of college football. Well, that'll be a big TV day. Um, so the idea with the live place has always been, to grow the community as best I can. And so the three things that I'm going to focus on in the waiting room is finding new channels and raids and viewer requests. So thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. Good to hear the volume's working. So I am going to explain this now. So new channels, I'm going to look for YouTube channels that are going live right now or during this live stream, and then I'm going to kind of feature them, and then may even do a raid on them. I would only do a raid if they are a relatively small channel. If they've got hundreds of people on, not going to have any impact. If they have 5 people on, 10 people on, well, then maybe we'll swing over and say hello. And but the main point of the waiting room is number three is the viewer requests, which is I want to try something where I'm taking requests from users on, hey, Hitchhiking Bones, good to see you. Don, what are you doing in Texas? I don't even know where you normally live, to be honest. So good to see Don and Will always. Thanks, Arnie and Doug. Appreciate that. Arnie and Doug are on the West Coast, so it is only like 7:30 there. So anyway, viewer requests. So in our community, we use what we call in the IT world the push. Oh, you live in Texas. Okay. Oh, that kind of makes sense. I probably knew that, Don, because I actually lived in Texas for a while too. I lived in Houston, so that's cool. What part of Texas? Texas is an amazing state. It is so big, and of course everyone knows that. But I'm telling you, I uh, I haven't seen hardly any of Texas, and yet it felt so big. So anyway, so in the IT world, we use two words. One is push, and the other is pull. Push means we're pushing something out. We don't really give the users a choice. This is what you get. Here, we're pushing it out to you. And pull is letting the users decide what um, what they want, and that's pull. And in our community, we pretty much use the push um, uh, term or the push idea, which is, hey, I'm doing this live stream. This is what it's about. Please come by and join me on my live stream, which is great. But I thought, well, wouldn't it be cool if we could ask the users, what are you looking for? And Okay, so Don says Northeast Texas. Yes, folks who've never been to Texas really have no idea just how big it is. I mean, I felt like, Don, when I was driving from Minneapolis to Houston, it felt like half the trip was just getting to the Texas border, and then the other half was getting to Houston, which isn't really true, but it just seemed that way. And I'd only seen that eastern side of Texas. I've never been out to the vast West Texas. So. All right, so that is the idea of viewer requests. So, for example, let's say you suggest a topic in the chat like Disney's new Genie Plus system, which is a very hot topic right now. Or let's just say somebody is eager hey, Bill and Lucy, MGM Family Travel, good to see you. Let's say somebody just is interested in a cruise trivia night, and the cruise community does a lot of trivia. So, the idea is that you in the chat would suggest those live streams, and then I'm going to post it as an event to the live place, like you see here. So there they are. Discuss new Genie Plus system, which maybe has already been done enough. I don't know. And then the 50th anniversary coming up, which in October is going to be obviously huge for Disney World. So um, so there you go. Now look at this screen, if you will. You'll see in the top left corner, viewer requested. So there's a category at the live place called viewer requested. I'm going to put these events under that category so the channels can easily find, okay, what are users looking for? Hit viewer requested. Ta-da, there they are. And then they contact me, or they could just create a YouTube stream and post it out to their social network media and so forth. So that's the idea. Hopefully, I'm not over explaining this. I want to get today, I'm hoping somebody in the chat will suggest a topic to be discussed. So, how do you choose that topic? Let me see what I got next here. So, here would be the screen where once you'll see where I'm going with this. Once we've established a topic, discuss new Genie Plus at WDW, and we're going to put who suggested it and then what channels took that request and then who's interested in it. So you see, I've just kind of borrowed some names from our community. Disney Nut 2000 is not a real person, but I said, so this person suggested, let's discuss Genie Plus. And then I said, let's say Mouse Talk took that suggestion, and on September 14th, they're going to discuss it on their show. Or the Mickey Bunch is going to discuss it on September 30th. And then I'll use my social media and my emails and so forth to get that message out. So that's it. I'm hoping during this stream, you guys will have some suggestions. And that's what this is about today. I've also got some. Hey, Disnoa, good to have you here. Awesome. Um, so that's it. Now let me go to the next. Thanks, Don. Yeah. I mean, it's the kind of thing where I've been thinking about it for months, and then, I'm putting this idea out there. Obviously, it's going to take some time to figure out how to make it work and get people figuring out, well, what do I even suggest? What's a good topic? And by the way, we're in a very Disney centric community and a cruising centric community, but I would like ultimately for topics to be suggested outside of that. And that's also going to be part of this stream here. Is I'm going to go look for some live streams that are um, outside of the Disney community. You'll see on this screen right now that I've got a featured channel, which is Myers and the Mouse, which I see it's not perfectly centered here. I'm kind of picky about those kind of things. But they are live right now, I believe, at Magic Kingdom. I can tell that looks like Magic Kingdom. And thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. So there you go. So it looks like Pepper Tree Villa has got some plans today to film an episode. That's really cool. and they go live on Monday nights. So you guys, as you can see, I'm not using StreamYard, by the way, so I can't feature comments like I usually do, but I didn't want to because A, um, it wrecks the audio quality, and B, it'll overwrite some of my screens. So there you go. So I'm going to ask you guys. I know only have a few people here right now, but in the chat, um, whether it be Noah, hey Surf Bomb, good to see you, John. Nice to have you here. So what I'm asking for, John, is I'm asking for viewer requested live streams, and what I would like somebody to do, and I don't want you to feel forced to do this. I realize I knew in the beginning it would be a little bit awkward, but what I want to do is ask you, live, what's something you would like to see one of our by the way, I'll tell you how many channels the live place is up to, which most people didn't realize. It's gone quite high. But I want to suggest to all the channels that are part of the live place, here's the topics that are being requested. Who will take this on? And I'll do that in my monthly email. I send out a monthly email to all the live streamers, and then hopefully somebody will take that up. So all right, so as you can see, I've got the 50th anniversary, and that's a legit suggestion that I'm suggesting for the live streamers to take up. And of course, people are already planning on doing 50th anniversary stuff. There will be all kinds of live streams regarding the 50th anniversary. I'm just putting it out there as a way to kind of get this rolling. So, who in the live streaming community, like I see, for instance, Don, you're out there. You and Will know a lot about Disney. Hey, Keith, good to have you here. Would you be doing any live streams about the 50th anniversary? Um, so if you are planning on it, let me know. I'll put you in as planning on doing a 50th anniversary live stream. That could be a host of things. It could be details about what dates they are, what's being done at the 50th anniversary. Maybe somebody will be there during the 50th anniversary, which we know there will be, and they'll cover that in their live stream. For instance, Myers and the Mouse, who are live there right now, or Mouse Talk or Dizar Dream, Resort TV One. Obviously, there's a lot of choices. So, all right. Okay. So I'm talking. I'm going to ask, as you see in the very top left corner of the screen, post your ideas in the chat. And I'll get. Keith says, I might be canceling. Why? That sounds awful, Keith. Why would you be canceling your trip? I hate to hear that. Um, if you want to expound on that, let me know. But as I understood it, you were going next year, and I hope that you are able to. Or maybe you're disappointed with changes at Disney. Is that the reason why? I know cost is getting higher, and a lot of people have been concerned about Genie Plus and so forth. So, all right, okay. As I sit here and wait for, hopefully somebody would make a suggestion, like what is a live streaming topic we could talk about. I am going to tell you a little bit more about this show. Scott says, cannot wait for the fireworks at Epcot. Yeah, oh man, what's it called? Harmonious, man. I can't wait either, Scott. I I am not sure. Oh, Keith, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear you've been getting depressed. Our prayers for you, Keith. We don't like to hear that. That's no fun. Um, we'll we'll believe with you that you're going to get better. And I know when you're in that, it's hard because it's hard to drag yourself. It's hard to lift yourself out of that. I know it's awful. And so, but we believe for better days for you, and that you'll come out of that, and you will get down there eventually. So yeah, thanks, Noah. Noah's agreeing that we love you, Keith, and we're praying for you, and I'll remember to pray for you now that I know that. Okay, I understand, Keith. Yeah, and hopefully they're helping. It's no fun. It's no fun. All right. So the other thing about this live stream, which I'm planning to do once a month for now, is to have news. So like, I'm going to keep an eye on my Twitter account and sort of the live streaming community. And when anything happens, I will report it. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now is I'm looking. Okay, cool. All right, I see a great one here. This is perfect. I'm gonna see if I can do this here. Give me a minute, guys, and I am working on something. What I really wish I had, just so you know, is I wish I had a whole production crew, and then I would. But one of you is in the chat and has done something that is really awesome. And you will see what I mean in a minute. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to do this as elegantly as I had hoped. Okay. Bill or Lucy is saying Carnival Cruise Line has 50-year anniversary in 2022. Could be a topic. Thank you. Awesome. First one. This is for you guys. I get it. It's new. What does this mean? Is this important? I get all that. But for me, this is exciting that Bill or Lucy suggested this because that's exactly what I was hoping for. I didn't know anything about it. Carnival Cruise Line, obviously, I think they're the biggest cruise line in the world, if you could confirm, is having their 50th anniversary next year. So I'm definitely going to post that as one of the topics. And Scott, Don and Scott are also wishing you the best, Keith. I think I'll overcome it. Yes, you will, Keith. You will. You will overcome it. And I know when you're in the middle of it, it's no fun. It's not fun. And so you're part of our community. I know you're going to take some time off of live streaming, but we hope to see you back, whenever you're ready, so that you know that we love you and we're praying for you. Okay, so yeah, Bill or Lucy's confirming Carnival is the biggest. So I've got two things in motion here. One is, let's do this here. Okay. Carnival 50th anniversary. Okay, cool. Now I gotta make that a little smaller. And we will say MGM Family Travel. That's gonna be too big too. No, it's not. Okay. So now, yeah, that's what we're here for too. I might just go and celebrate my 60th at WDW's plan. Keith, I would highly suggest you do that. It's going to be all right, and I think you should do that. Okay, so Bill from MGM has suggested Carnival 50th anniversary. That is like spot on perfect. I had no idea. So now I'm going to put who might be interested in that. Now I'm going to put my name. Is anybody else in the chat? Don is telling Keith, you'll be fine. Hang in there, Keith. We agree. Keith says my favorite games are simulation games, i.e. Disney's Magic Kingdom and Airline Manager. Well, you should play some games today, Keith. Maybe that'll help lift your spirits some. All right. Well, I'm going to put my name in here. Oh, taken by. I lied. Hold on, I'm on the wrong thing. I'm going to assume that Bill and Lucy will be doing a live stream. So you can both suggest it and take it, which makes sense. But then others could take it too. So, oh, I did one thing wrong. Okay. Okay. This is really great. Thank you. Thank you guys for suggesting that. I'll take more suggestions, by the way, but this is a perfect one. All right, now I'm working on my other thing, which I'll show you what that is. Right here. Breaking news. Title. Oh, sorry. I don't think I thought that one through. We'll just say breaking news. And we'll center that. And here it is. This is going to work out. This is going to work out one of these days. It's all going to be smooth. But until then, it is what it is. All right. Hey, where to go? Right here. Here's my breaking news. Ta-da, Disnoa, if you're still there. I don't know if you're still there. Noah, 1 month from now is when Happily Ever After is permanently ending at Magic Kingdom. That is what I am going to be doing during this show. In fact, I'll give you a little taste of. So I'm going to do something. Still here. He's still here. Awesome. So see how I'm going to take social media posts, YouTube streams, etc., and that's going to be my breaking news. And in fact, when I do break to the news, like I'm going to do an experiment here. Forever is here, and I'm going to show you how this works. These streams are going to be long, and I'm going to have videos prepared like you're about to see, and I'm going to break away from it very quickly to show you how it'll work. So I'll be showing things like the schedule of our community, and then I'll be breaking off for news, taking your suggestions, finding new channels, raids, etc. So there we go. Hope that all makes sense. So stick with me for about 30 seconds and you'll see what I mean. And then I come to the breaking news. So you see, there'll be this live stream will be going for a long time today, but a lot of it will be just showing you the schedule of the live place. And then I'll break off for breaking news like Noah's post here. So there you go. This is all, sort of the mad world of me thinking I know what I'm doing and trying to create something, which I'll stick with this for a while and see if I can get it to work. It's all about growing the community. It's all about the ultimate goal, which is to have a live stream available, shown at the live place for every hour of every day, ultimately. For now, of course, through the middle of the night, there isn't going to be much, but we do have some overseas connections. For example, the Down Under Cruisers. We've got Disney Dan. We've got other UK live streamers. We've got Australia. I think that's about it. Thanks, Bill and Lucy. So Very cool. Okay, so let's well, thank you, Don. You know, like just to be honest, all you guys like Bill and Lucy, Don, you're you're doing quite well in your live streams. You're growing. You got a good community. I turn into your live streams more often than you think, and I'll see 30 people or um, I'll see 50, 70. Bill and Lucy have some amazing guests. Don and Will have been having a lot of guests on their shows and just growing in a very organic way and a very just a cool way where they've got strong connections and strong ties in the Disney community now, and Bill and Lucy with the cruising community. And for me, I'm trying to push live streaming forward, and it's always a little awkward for me because I'm a technical guy. I tend to think about details and this and that. Hasn't really like gone gone that big, and my live streams are typically in the morning, and obviously with Myers and the Mouse and with Mouse Talk in the parks right now, I knew I wasn't going to get a lot of people here, but the people I hear are awesome people, and thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it, Scott. I appreciate that. I got a chance to talk to Scott this week. This is an awesome brother. Scott and I are good friends, and I like the fact that we are able to talk now and then. Yeah, Don, you guys definitely have some really amazing friends, and believe me when I say I'm always watching live streams because I really like to see what happens. I don't do as much in the chat anymore because I'm trying to get stuff done at the same time, and you know how that works. But all right, okay, let's see what's next here. I want to show you. Let's see how I'm doing here. Yeah, I gotta tweak this a little bit. But what I was hoping to have at the end of the day is at least, oh, let's say 3 suggestions. And I do have a third one now, so I should have tied this to the other one. So this one is Carnival 50th anniversary. And that's right, how appropriate. I am ghost watching. I'm sure you all do that. Dean, how about Keith's 60th at WW? Absolutely, Keith. Let's do that. I love it. Of course, we expect you, Keith, that you're going to somehow go live when you're down there. And if you're not totally set up for it, we'll get somebody to work with you. For those of you who might not know, Keith just had his 59th birthday celebration. Oh, I'm going to cough. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I have a coughing issue. Okay, I'm back. Let's see what was said. So anyway, I'm putting in Keith's 60th birthday at WDW and suggested by Keith. Cool. We're up to 4. Awesome. All right. Don says we have a lot of old videos from Carnival Cruises. We could definitely do that one. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. All right, so that means I go here. Do you guys use OBS? Hitch hiking bones. I'm an OBS guy. Scott says, me too, Dina. I like things to be done perfect. Well, I actually knew that about you, Scott, because Scott, he, let's move this over, has talked to me. And when he sees something that he sees isn't quite right, oops, he's good about letting us know, which I appreciate. Okay, there we go. All right, you'll see. I'm going to take all this and I'm going to make a video afterwards. So, all right. We got 4 suggestions, and I do appreciate you guys being here. I realize you got things to do. What I am going to do, okay, so let's see how this worked. All right, now we're going to have some, that's one of the things about OBS, and it's a great piece of software, but it could be a little bit better. So, all right, well this is great. This is fodder for what I'm trying to do. Keith says, I like OBS for at home solo stream, and I like StreamYard for when having guests and streaming on location. Yeah, I love StreamYard. I wish they would solve the audio problem. If they did that one thing, I would pay for the monthly, which I used to pay for the monthly StreamYard, but I don't know. I will again once they get the audio figured out. All right. So yeah, and again, I see for some reason, I don't know if it's me lagging or if it's the Myers and the Mouse stream lagging, but you see how I've got raid at, this is just for example, 4 p.m. Everything will be in Eastern time. So then I would do something like, oh, where was it? A 2-minute countdown. So then just prior to when we would do the raid, I would go to this screen and then then at 2 minutes we would go and raid them. I am going to do a raid today, but uh, it'll be a small channel and it's going to take me a little looking. So just so you know, this stream today is going to be me putting up some prepared videos, and I'll be doing some digging, but you'll at least have something to watch. There'll be some nice Disney music which I've got in there, and so you can bop in and out today. That'll be cool. All right, what's next? Okay. All right. Okay, so it was on their end, not my end. Oh, there they are back. Okay. I'm not gonna raid. We're not gonna do a raid now. Just a reminder to, if you haven't heard, um, on Thursday, September 23rd, I'm going to be doing what I currently am calling Streamerland Squares. So instead of Hollywood Squares, we're going to do Streamerland Squares. And I've already got about half the guests I need lined up, which is it's going to be like Hollywood Squares, where we ask the stars the questions, they give an answer, and then the contestant has to guess if they're right or wrong. If they get it right, they get an X or an O in that spot. You try to get tic-tac-toe. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got 5 or 6 people lined up. I need 3 more. Keith says, I am glad I have friends and a YouTube Disney family supporting me. Yeah, I'm glad you bopped in here today, Keith. I think when you're down, this is a good place to come. And so, anyway, Hollywood Squares will be September 23rd, 8 p.m. And The contestants will be people in the chat. So that's the way I've worked this out. So we'll have 9 of us using Streamerland. Great. Don, would you guys be willing to be in the squares as a guest? It could be you. It could be you and Will separately. It could be you and Will together. Whatever you want to do is fine. I have at least 3 open spots right now. So Mickey Bunch, hey, good to see you, Kelly. Kelly, I've been talking about this whole idea today, mostly centered around viewer requested live streams. So, and MGM Travel and BDF. All right, cool. Let's say right there. So what we'll do, since we got 3, is we'll put all of you as, like, you can be a twosome, but you'll be in one square. So Don, it could be just you, it could be you and Will, whatever you want to do. Bill, Lucy, it could be both of you, or it could be one of you, and Keith is interested as well. So awesome. We got the whole Hollywood's our Streamerland squares filled out, and then we'll do a whole night of it. It's going to be a lot of fun, I hope. And the contestants, again, all you have to do is show up for the live stream, and we'll show you how that works. So that's September 23rd. And then just as a reminder for those of you who haven't heard, I'm doing collabathons. I'm hosting those again, one a month starting in September. We're going to have Foodie Week. I think that's going to be similar. It's going to be in the middle of the month. Thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Don. Awesome. I'm really looking forward to Streamerland Squares. So September is the Foodie Week collabathon. And October is Rob Fuzz has an idea which I keep forgetting to replace this with, but it has to do with Disney memories. And so I really loved his idea. So that's October. I believe it's called Disney Memories, and that'll be I don't know how many day thing. Howdy Red. Is that Kelly? Is that your nickname, Kelly? Kelly, your game if you need someone to score. Perfect. Okay. I right now I think I have 9, but there's actually one who is kind of iffy on it. So okay, so Kelly's nickname is Red. Why did I not know that? I think I did know that. November, Live in the Parks is a 1-day collabathon, and the goal of that is working with Diz Our Dream and hopefully Myers and the Mouse and Mouse Talk and a couple other channels. Kelly, if you're interested, where somebody will be live in the parks at any given time all day on a Saturday, and the actual goal is to have somebody live in all 4 parks at any given time. So that's the goal for that day. And then December collabathon is Movie Week again. We did that last year. It was a lot of fun. Whole week of movie topics. Bill and Lucy here were part of that. And I think Hitchhiking Bones, if I remember right, you were as well. Jonathan Chong, how did I miss your name? I apologize, my friend. Good to have you here. Okay, there's some news items for you. All right. Guys, I'm going to do this now. It is, I'm about 38 minutes into this live stream. I am going to show you where we're at on the suggestions. I might have to bump it up a little bit here. All right. BDF 60th birthday at WDW. And we know that will happen next year. And suggested by, of course, we'll put Keith. And let's see. Whoa, we got Epcot Bob here. Hello, Bob. Sorry I missed your comment. Epcot Bob, good to have you here. do you have dates for the collabathons? Not exactly. No, I'm trying to get just September nailed down, and I've done a bad job, Kelly. Sorry about that. I will definitely get you dates very soon within the week. In fact, you'll have it in your email, which you'll get within a week. So it'll probably be mid-September, mid or late. Scott says OBS is working on my computer, is working on my computer anymore, so StreamYard works better, but I love the audio on OBS. Yeah, Scott, exactly right. I do love StreamYard. Fix that audio issue, please. All right. So we've got three viewer requested live streams. One of them is a bit down the road, which is Keith's birthday party, but that'll be next year. We'll keep that in the mix. Kelly says, "You always do a great job, Dean." Thank you, Kelly. I just want to be sure that I didn't miss something as I sometimes do. Oh, no, you didn't miss anything. I will definitely get you the dates of the foodie one, which is September. And it'll be really simple for my part. Once I have the dates, I'll just tell you. I'd asked Disney Dan if he would um, kind of host it as a channel because he's definitely into food. And then he would be like the idea of hosting a collabathon is that you become available as a guest on live streams. He has the time conflict, so that might be an issue, but there will be multiple channels involved, and so yeah, expect an email on that this week. All right, and then of course, if you're Dan is the ultimate Disney foodie. I know. I've learned many a thing from Dan. And then right now, Myers and the Mouse is our featured channel. This raid at 4 p.m. is not a real time. It's just as an example. It isn't going to do much good for me to raid Myers and the Mouse. They would go from 150 people to 152, and so would not be very effective. Okay, so I know some of you just kind of stopped in. Thank you, Bob. Bob knows. I mean, like, um, there was a rumor going around that I better not say. I started the rumor, which was that I'm not a very good live streamer, and I say that because hey, I don't believe you have to be. I don't believe you have to be at certain like some of the people in our community are super good at this. Uh, for me, it's not natural. I'm a tech guy. That's my nature, and I tend to be a little boring, to be quite honest. But I'm into it, so I do it anyway. And you guys are nice to say that. I still think I'm not a good live streamer, but I am okay with that too. Okay, so if you're just joining, so Bob, what I'm doing is I've kind of gone over. We've had two suggested live streams. Definitely looking for other ideas. I'm going to be breaking off now. I'm going to let the live stream keep going with the live play schedule, and then I'm going to be doing a little research to find a channel that we could potentially raid. So this live stream, you guys are like, geez, you got hardly anybody here. Why would you go all day? Well, I'm going to go so that I give people um, a chance to stop in, make their suggestions. And Dean, I got Mickey Mouse Man's carry-on suitcase. Oh, really cool. Jonathan John, thank you, my friend. You're awesome. Okay, so I'm about to break apart. I'm about to kind of go to this video. I will be gone for a while. I'll be looking for a channel and then I'll come back. Does that make sense? In other words, I'm going to be leaving. Something, oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Scott. You guys are very kind. Okay, here we go. I'm breaking off in about 10 seconds. You're going to see the schedule of the live plays Mondays, starting on Mondays. with some nice Disney music. So I'll be out for a while. So have fun, my friends. I will be back. I will be back. Anywhere's from 5 or 10 minutes or even more if it takes me a while. All right, here we go.
Sit there, people watch with a beer.
Well, I'm back quicker than I thought I would be. I have, by the way, hey, Disney Nerd Herders, welcome, Charlie and Stacy. Good to have you here. So, this is too late to do any kind of raid, but this is the whole idea. Th- so I totally forgot that Carlos was interviewing the Walt twins, which, if you guys don't know, Walt twins are absolutely killing it at their channel. I've been following them for many years. They are hilarious. They are twin brothers. I can tell them apart now, but a lot of people can't. And they started they started by doing these fast food reviews, and I loved them. I loved every one of them. They were hilarious. They're very engaging. But they didn't take off until they started doing the Blackstone Grill, and then all now I think they're up to like 70, 80,000 subscribers. And so they just really found their niche, and that's a lot of fun for us because we know we know Adam and Brent, and they're great. I ran into Adam once when I was in the Orlando airport. I went down the wrong corridor, and then I saw Adam there, which I couldn't believe. Bob says, Walt Twins Blackstone stuff is awesome. Yeah, um, they're really good at cranking out those videos. And if I had the time to cook, as they seem to, I would want. I still want one. I know Bob actually bought one. How do you like your flat iron grill, Bob? Is that life changing, or would you stick with it, or would you go back to the typical great grill? So there you go. Here's the idea: is that we would raid them. For example, I would then go here and then say we would raid them in 2 minutes. I don't think I have enough people here really today to do any significant raids, unless I find like a channel that has like 2 people on, then I might do a raid. And I am going to do that. I'm going to go back to the schedule. Bob says I've only used it once. It takes some learning. Oh yeah, okay. Um, yeah, I was almost going to buy one too, and I decided not to. So anyway, Carlos, the Disney World Freak, is our featured channel at the moment. Throughout the day, I'm going to do some other featured ones. So um, I want to also mention a word about Rob Fuzz. Rob partially inspired this. I had had this idea to do the poll model, viewer requested live streams, for some time. But then Rob started doing his retro ride request streams. Say that fast 4 times, and he goes live 3, 4, sometimes more hours with his retro ride requests. Rob is a technology guy. He's figured out a lot of stuff. He has the greatest repository of retro ride videos, and so he goes live for a long time. And so at any given time, that way you don't feel kind of like bound. You don't have to be there at, within that hour or something. It's there all day, and you can go there. Bill says we use our Blackstone all the time. We love it. Okay. Do you ever go and get the Walt Twins videos and watch how they recommend cooking things? I'm curious if you were following them. Okay. Looks like they just went away here. Looks like they're. Oh, okay. Is that what happens? Looks like I'm gonna go to the next stream. Okay. I gotta fix that. Hello, Amy. Good morning. AGC Magic TV in the house. Good to have you here. All right. I'm going to go back into that other mode, which is I'm going to look for the next live stream. And so I'm going to go back to the schedule, and I've planned this so that I don't always start at the same place. So now I'm going to start on Tuesdays. So I will be here. In fact, maybe I'll leave me on the screen this time while I'm looking for the next live stream. So here we go. All right, hello. I'm back. All right. Okay. I have found a perfect channel. They have like 9 people on, like I do. And I would like to do a raid with Fun Fiero, which I'm going to do with you guys. I'm going to do a 2-minute countdown. Um, this is kind of a little sticky. I mean, because you know, I realize everybody would like to say they're doing raids and so forth, but I'm going to switch to 2-minute countdown here. We're going to raid Fun Fiero. Oh, and let me put their link in the chat. Okay, hopefully that works. So in a minute 48, we're gonna run over. Hey, they're talking about eyes. Well, they did have Epcot up there when I first got here, so I can't hear them because of my audio setup. I'm gonna go on my other computer for the raid. And anyway, if you want to, the link is in the chat. Go over to Fun Fiero in a minute 28, or you can go sooner if you want, and say hello. And we're going to meet some new people. I'm looking at this and I'm saying they look family friendly to me, right? And so if you would like to, I'm going to get my computer going here. In fact, I got my laptop. And sorry about my profile here. And okay. All right. What do I got left? 50 seconds. Only 7 people at mine. He's going to say, well, what kind of a raid is that? Well, that's the way it is. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to turn off my microphone. Feel free to go say hi to this couple. We'll see how it works. All right. I'm muting. Tyler, hey, if you're still there, as you can see, we are rating the Fun Fiero channel. So, Ryan Schoenfeld, good to have you here. Yeah, I'm just swinging back over here. I'm watching this Fun Fiero channel, and so check out the link if you want to come say hi to them. We all went over and liked and subscribed them, so um, they seem like a nice couple. So good to have you here, Ryan. Good to have you here, Tyler. All right, I'm on the side here for a bit. I thought I would just interject my voice. There's only two people here right now, so I'm one of them, which is we're all at Fun Fiero. This is really cool. We decided, or you decided, the plan today was to try to find a live streamer that we could raid that wasn't particularly already having a ton of people. We found them. They were under 10 at the time. They are now at let's see, 17, but I've seen them over 20, and a lot of us came over from here to there. So thank you for doing that. For those who did it, if you're just stopping in and you're wondering why nobody's here, it's because we're over at Fun Fiero. Otherwise, normally I got like hundreds, really literally thousands of people here. No, but we are over at Fun Fiero. Really nice folks. Just discovered them today. Go over there and say hi. We're talking Disney. They're a lot of fun. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. So I'm going to go back on mute, and then we're just going to stay here for a while. It's working out nicely. Testing. All right. As you probably heard, Wonderful World of Walter, which is definitely one of our one of the channels listed at the live place, is about to go live. So for those of you who happen to swing in here, I'm going to post when we're going to raid them next. All right. So I'm going to multitask here. All right. Oh, they are not going live for a while. It says 30 minutes. Okay. All right. Well, we'll set it up anyway. Oh, you can't go full screen. All right. If anybody comes back, here is the link. Wonderful World of Walter. Going live in 30 minutes. All right. Nice to have you here, Jen and Joe. I forget. I'm sitting here looking at the chat and forgetting I'm live here. This is so Jen and Joe on the go. Nice to meet you. You can see there are not a lot of people here right now. We all went over to Fun Fiero, which is nice to meet those guys. And part of what I'm doing is trying to do some raids as we find channels. Thank you for subbing. Do you guys, by chance, go live? If you do, I own the website, theliveplace.com. A lot of people know me through Resort TV One, if you're familiar with them, because I used to be a sponsor of Resort TV One. So I was going to mention this earlier. There are 176 live streaming channels now at the live place. And okay, well, if you do, let me know. And there's MGM Family Travel back, Bill and Lucy. Thank you for doing that. I wasn't expecting such a great result. That was really awesome. So we got Wonderful World of Walter going live shortly, and we're gonna raid them as well. Okay, thank you. Jen and Joe, where are you a Florida? Are you a Florida resident? I live in Minnesota, and my brother is Epcot Bob, if you saw him in the chat. And we go to Disney. Well, I go about once a year, and he goes about 4 or 5 times a year. He has some nice perks, so he goes a lot. Has an annual pass. Um, Thank you, Keith. Yeah. Live in Illinois, but literally go to Disney every other month. Wow, super. We got a lot of friends in this community that go a lot. For example, James Ryan. He's somebody who lives up in the Northeast, but he goes once a month. So Bob goes 4 or 5 times. His son's a pilot, so he gets free airfare. So that's part of it, and he has an annual pass. And he is the king of deals. So he's literally stayed in some of the best hotels in Orlando for 35 bucks a night. I'm not kidding. We will be back for the 50th and then in December. Wow. So October maybe. I'll bet you're looking forward to seeing Harmonious. That's something that I'm excited for. All right. Oh, I wonder if I have a 30-minute countdown. Oh, let's see. September 27th. Lucky you. I'll bet you're planning on staying on site, maybe, or not. I know it's expensive now. Scott Sure says, missed the Hoop-Dee-Doo musical. Yeah, you're not the only one, Scott. That. Keith says, Dean, I'll be having some pop-up streams at WDW in June and possibly at Universal too, but also going to also do vlogs. I need to do more vlogs as well with my live. Yeah, that's a good idea. Resort TV One they recommend that highly. We are doing a split stay, says Jen and Joe. Awesome. I'm hoping to get there in November. It's a hope right now, not a for certain. Let me just see if I have a. Oh, I don't have a 30-minute countdown in here. Well, that's all right. So, Jen and Joe, since I know you're new here, the live place, like he said, it's a TV guide of live streams, family-friendly live streams. So, this community, we're 176 channels, over 100 of them go live regularly every week, and I list them at the live place. Yeah, November is definitely a fun time to go. I'm looking forward to that. Hoping it's not too crazy from the 50th. But anyway, so the live place list, live stream shows. Go check out the liveplace.com. It's in the bottom left corner, and you can find Disney related live streams, cruise related live streams. We've got sports, we've got other entertainment ones. So yeah, yeah. I think I've gone in November quite a few times. As long as we don't hit some kind of where there's some kind of a big uh, country coming at that time or something. I think I will be staying off-site myself. And so, all right. Well, we got Wonderful World of Walter coming up. I'll show if anybody didn't see this earlier. What I am doing now is I'm taking requests from the viewers. What kind of live streams would you like to see? The first one I suggested, which is the 50th anniversary. So I will ask all the live streaming channels if they would like to take on that topic. I know a number of them will, and then we'll list that at the live place. And so it'll be like this. I list viewer requested live streams at my website under the category of viewer requested, and then the live streaming channels can find those and tell me they are planning on doing that topic on a given day, and then I let the viewers know. So it's a good way to let the viewers decide what do you want to see? What is it that you want us to talk about? This community is very Disney centric, so I would expect there'd be a lot of Disney topics, but I'm hoping for other ones as well. Um, and so, all right. And then we have Carnival's 50th anniversary, which I did not know. That's in 2022. And Bill and Lucy suggested that, and they are cruising experts, and so I am sure uh, they'll be willing to cover that, and it'll be they have some very high profile guests on at times, and they are awesome. And so, all right, I better change this name here. Wonderful. Turn that up a little bit. And then I'll change this. We'll be rating them at 12:30. Okay. So 21 minutes roughly, we'll be rating Wonderful World of Walter. And again, this is This is going to be a multi-hour live stream for me today. We'll be doing some of the raids, but we'll also be taking viewer requests, and I'll be showing the live streaming schedule as I've already done once today. And I'll be talking some news. Sorry about that. So on September 23rd, we're doing Streamerland Squares. And Kelly, welcome back. Good to have you here. Red, could I call you Red? Thursday, September 23rd at 8 p.m. And we'll have our own version. And I think I forgot to mention this before. It's a Disney, the topic will be Disney. So every question will be Disney related. And we'll have 9 stars, 9 channels in the squares. And then the contestants will be in the chat. So that's Thursday, September 23rd. I have enough channels now. So thank you for that. And then we do collabathons, and collabathons are focused on some subject, either for a day or up to a week, where we ask all the channels in our community, would you like to cover this topic? In September, the dates I haven't determined yet is Foodie Week, and that'll be anything about food. All right, I can call Kelly Red. I will. I have met Kelly. This is one of the great benefits of this community is that we have met each other in some measure. And now every time I go down there, I'd like to meet up with Kelly and Taylor and just a host of people that I've met through this community. October, we have not listed here yet, but I think we're doing Disney Memories, and that's Rob Fuzz's idea, and we're going to do that in October. And then thank you, Jen and Joe. Yeah, it is. And there's Suna Girl. Hey, Leanne. Good to see you here. Suna Girl Travels is one of the live streaming channels and good friends that I've been fortunate to make in this community. I've known Leanne now for quite some time. Jen and Joe are saying love Rob. Awesome. Yeah, Rob is my partner channel. He is I'll show you my partner channels. In fact, here they are right here. Resort TV 1, Rob Fuzz, Road Trip Dave, and A Disney Life for Me, which is Miguel and Daniela. And they've taken some time off, but they're an awesome couple. And Rob Fuzz, you know him, so you know he is the retro king of retro. Scott's going to eat breakfast now. It's kind of late for breakfast, Scott, but I hope you enjoy it. Rob is so supportive and a really nice guy. Yes, he is. There is no one who promotes this community, I think, as well as Rob. He is awesome. So in November, the Collabathon is live in the parks. That's a one-day Collabathon, and the goal of that day is to always have somebody live in one of the Disney parks. And then December, our final collab of the year is going to be Movie Week. So during that week, if you do movies, if you love movies and you want to do that on your live stream show, then that'll be part of Movie Week. So that'll be fun. All right, and then what else? I'm going to actually break off now for about probably no. I'm going to come back in about 7 minutes and start the countdown to Wonderful World of Walter. Yeah, good point, Keith. Keith BDF is saying, Dean, Streamers Square is just like Hollywood Square. You never know whether they're going to give you the real answer or a make-up answer in Streamer Square. Thank you, Keith. That's well said. That is how Hollywood Square used to work. You know, they would ask Paul Lynde or one of these stars a question. They would give an answer. You had to decide if they were telling you the real answer or a fake answer. And if you guess right, you get to put your X or O in that square and try to get tic-tac-toe. So that is good. So I'm gonna put on the schedule now for about 7 or 6 minutes, and then I will be back. Well, Scott, you have excuse to sleep in, and I know you've been having it's hard to sleep sometimes, and So I'm glad you're able to sleep in. Okay, here we go, folks. I'm going to be gone for a few minutes. I'll be back. And here is the Tuesday through Monday schedule at the live place. Or maybe I'll go to Wednesday. I think I did Tuesday already. Here we go. Wednesday. Hello, hello. I am back. This will be the longest live stream I've ever done, and but it's just been a lot of fun here. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a duplication of audio. Thank you, Don. Thank you for being here. So you guys all know Wonderful World of Walter, and they are an awesome family, and we're gonna swing by there. It looks like they might be having. Are they having Fun Fiero on? Awesome. So quite a cool day. Yeah. Hey, Leanne. Did did the audio sound like it was duplicating at times? My audio setup is a little complicated because of this combination of software I use. I use something called Voicemeeter. Anyway, it seemed I couldn't tell if it was kind of duplicating through the mic. So let me know. Jonathan Chong, thank you very much. It's always good to see Jonathan Chong. He's a great member of our community and a very encouraging person. So thank you for that. So all right, 2 minutes. Let's go to this thing. All right, we're gonna raid Wonderful World of Walter in 2 minutes. They know we're coming, so just say hello and sound is tricky. I know. I wish it wasn't so tricky, but it is for me. All right, we got a minute 40 left. I gotta look up. Okay. Zippity Doodah. Yeah, I love that song too. Oh, sure, Mark. Mark and Irene, we are very glad to have you at the live place. So you guys are awesome, and thank you for saying that. And 38 seconds. So for anyone who is here, definitely here's the link again to Wonderful World of Walter, and we'll be going over there. And in the 20 some seconds I have left, have you guys ever heard of the Schultz family by any chance? And the kid, the boy is like 14 and what's his name again? Justin Lee Schultz. Has anybody heard of this family? I just discovered them 2 nights ago, and I've never seen such a talented kid in my life. The whole family. His sister plays the drums. We are at raid time, so let's go on over to Wonderful World of Walter. Let me see if they'll be on very soon with Fun Fiero. Maybe we can learn some about them. Do a thumbs up, subscribe. Here we go. All right, I am back. There's nobody, literally nobody on my live stream now, which is, of course, entirely my own doing, because we just did a live raid, which was great. Went to the wonderful world of Walter, and we had done Fiero Fun before. So people are over there at Wonderful World of Walter, and I'm gonna try to pick up again. And this long live stream concept where I'm doing various things is, I see a problem. Who am I saying that to? Me, because I'm the one who's going to rewatch this. And but I still think the um, raids are fantastic, and I'm going to definitely focus more on that. We have the um, viewers requested live streams, so we have 3 up here, and hoping to get maybe a few more today. But what I am doing next is I'm going to go to the schedule of the live place. I think I'm going to start with Thursday this time. And then while I'm doing that, I'm going to find the next raid. So see how this goes. This has been really fun. An interesting day to be sure. So, all right, I'm going to go into Be Right Back mode. Here we go. If you happen to be there, thank you for stopping in. All right, be right back. Hello, everyone. If anyone's there, I don't. This could be an experience here. I don't think this guy sees me. He's playing Planet Coaster, and he has not noticed the one comment in his chat. But it's interesting software. Looks like he's live streaming his own virtual experience at Disney World. This will be funny. I don't know if anyone's going to be here for this raid. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Let's say one. Oh, there you go. He noticed me. Oh, I keep forgetting I got my mic on. Sorry, Keith. I'm 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 multitasking here. This guy. I'm gonna mute him. He seems friendly enough. Hi Scott. We're gonna ride the teacups if this guy is still streaming. I'm already over there and I've already said hi and sub to his site. I better like his thing. Excuse me. He had nobody on, so I thought, all right, well this is different. He's doing virtual Disney rides, and we're gonna try a raid. The only problem is I think people are still over at Wonderful World of Walter. I don't know if they'll come back on here, you know. So this is one issue. What do we got? We got about 5 minutes left. Well, Keith and Scott, if you're still there, if you want to live raid this guy, here is his link. He's a little zany, I will say that, but he's just having fun, I guess. So I'm listening to him to determine, get to know this guy. All right, in 2 minutes, I'll start my 2 minute countdown. Sorry. Okay, so thanks, Scott. Keith, you're already over there. I think he really appreciated it. He had 0 people on, and now he has 4. So that's a good change. All right, I'm gonna just go ahead and put this in divert mode. So again, Howdy. Scott, I agree. It was definitely an experiment. We won't we won't mention where we're from, hopefully. It was it was an interesting one because he had nobody viewing. I mean, literally none. And then we came on and there was four at one time. So I think he was happy, but he was too zany, not exactly what we're looking for. So I'm sorry, Mr. Teacup, if you see this, which I'm sure you won't, but um, we're back to Diz Our Dream, something we know is good already. So I'm definitely going to call it quits here. I think I'm going to run through the schedule one more time. So thank you for being here today. Let's start with Friday. We'll go through the schedule and then we'll call it a day. I think I learned a lot. I think it was probably better than I imagined it would be. I was hoping to take the viewer suggested streams a little bit further, but the raids ended up being the highlight of the day, so we'll work on that. So it looks like Keith and Joey got pretty darn wet. They look like they got completely wet. Oh my gosh. Oh, I would not go on that ride. Not go on that ride. I'm sorry. Look at that. They're sopped. They are sopping wet. What do you do? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, guys. I'm going to run through the schedule. Here you go. Thanks for everyone who stopped by today. I'm very curious about feedback. If you guys like this, if you didn't like it, what you would change. But I think we have a start here. So I will run the schedule and I'll be back in about, oh, I don't know how long it takes, 10 or 15 minutes, something like that. All right, here we go. Well, that is it for the day. Thank you for anyone who stayed. Jonathan Chong, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, what it did was it just jumped over to Rob Fuzz's stream. So, but I am ending for the day. A little summary. So today we did viewer requested live streams. We got a couple suggestions. Carnival's 50th anniversary, which is in 2022, so that'll be a way out. And also Keith, BDF, whose 60th birthday will be next year. So hopefully we'll get some new suggestions as well so that we can do some of this in 2021. We've got, real quickly, I'll go over the final news, which is we've got Hollywood Streamerland Squares coming up on September 23rd. We have all the people we need in the squares. Now we just need the contestants, which will be people in the chat. The collabs coming up in September, Foodie Week. October, we'll have Disney Memories. November is Live in the Parks. And December is Movie Week. So, my partners are, pardon me, got Resort TV 1, Rob Fuzz, Road Trip Dave, and A Disney Life for Me. Jonathan Chong, I hear you. All right, well, have a good day. I got to get stuff done too. All right, let's end this thing.